Yo guys, what is going on? Iamlegacy and welcome to the end. I'll be honest. You've already seen the title of the video. This is genuinely crazy. So if you didn't know, if you've been living behind a rock or under a rock or whatever they say, the top teams in each league in the European leagues. So Man United, Tottenham, Arsenal, well, they're not even really top teams right now anyway, but like they've got the most popularity in it. They are creating a super league, and from what I can understand, but I am a bit confused at the same time, what I can understand is it's going to run exactly like the NBA. Well, maybe not exactly, but it's going to run very similarly to the NBA. So they're going to have the league, which is like during the season, and then they're gonna have the championship, which what everyone's gonna go for. It's honestly insane. I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about it, and I'm a bit confused because I don't know if the teams are gonna stay in their domestic league and then this is gonna replace the Champions League, or if this is just gonna replace the Champions League and the domestic league. Flipping hell! So all the players that could play in the Super League, they could get banned from the World Cup. They could get banned from what's it called? What's the thing coming up again? What's it called? They could get kicked out of like the Euros, the World Cup, obviously. Like I said, by the way, if you don't follow me on Twitter, yeah, I think it's sad, man. It is sad because I followed this club for 20 years, born into a tradition where it's been passed down in multiple generations, all for what? Look, you've even got like Spartak Moscow, like memeing us, talk about if you want a club to support, we're always here for you. I just think this is crazy. I did not, because obviously this has been in talks for a very long time. It's not new at all. I don't want anyone to think that it's new. It is not new at all. This has been happening from years ago. I don't know exactly when it started, but even Louis van Gaal, I saw a video or a tweet or something where even he was speaking about it, and he managed us in what, like 2014. So this has been in the works. It's been in the works. It is actually rumored as well that the domestic leagues, so the Premier League, La Liga, you know, all of the domestic leagues that are getting teams taken away from them to get put in this league, they did say apparently that if the teams were to rejoin the league, they would be put in the 5th tier of their like domestic league, which I think is it's a bit stupid, because that just means you're never going to get them teams back, and those teams are the pioneers of your leagues. They carry your league so much, and I'm not saying that it's not me saying that like the other teams aren't important, because in fact the other teams are probably more important, because they like, without those other teams, it's just not the same. It's not the same. What was it people say? Can Messi do it on a rainy night in Stoke? We'll never get to see that. We'll never get to see that, unfortunately. All of the teams in the lower leagues of their domestic leagues and all of that, blah blah. I think it's just so shitty for them. It's sad, man. It's sad. And you know what's weird? I wonder what happens with FIFA now, because in FIFA you're literally going to have, obviously all the best players in the world now are going to be like, oh yeah, I want to go in the Super League. So now you're going to have, I don't know what they're going to do with chemistry, because now you're going to have like Ronaldo, Messi, Mbappe, Neymar, all of these. Well, I mean, I don't know about Mbappe and Neymar, they're not confirmed, but if they do join, you'll be able to have all of these players in the same like team, because they play in the same league. But then I don't know if they'll do it then by region and all of that. But I mean, they play in the same league, so theoretically you would think that you could just play them in, you know, in the same team without having to worry about chemistry. And I wonder if FIFA will even get the right to get these players in the game. I think they'll have to, because if they don't, that could be the end of FIFA as well, because no one's really, like, no disrespect to Danny Ings or, you know, Joshua King, or I don't know, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. No one's gonna be watching. I mean, no one's gonna play FIFA to play with them. No one's really gonna do it. No one's gonna play FIFA to play with Promes in Spartak Moscow. Like, no one's gonna do that, and it could be the end of FIFA. People would then just have to play with icons. People just have to depend on. They'll just have to depend on all their cards getting upgraded, which could take a long time. So as you can see as well, they've even got a Twitter account. They've even got a website here. Let's go to the website. They've got AC Milan on the front. Oh, Arsenal, all of that. Wow. This is it's genuinely blowing my mind. It genuinely is. So here, as you can see, it explains the format. Like I said, it's going to be very similar to the NBA. Except with this, they're going to be 5 annual qualifiers. So I guess they're going to add 5 teams in that are like, 5 teams that win their tournament to get into the league and blah, blah. But I don't know. I'm confused by this at the same time. Look, it says here, midweek games. Games will be played midweek and all clubs will remain in their domestic leagues. So are they leaving the domestic league? Is this replacing the Champions League? Or is this replacing the Champions League and their domestic leagues? Because I don't know. It's a bit weird. I'm a bit confused. From what I'm reading here, it sounds like, so Man United, for example, the team I support, it sounds like we're going to be staying in the Prem, and instead of playing the Champions League, we're going to be playing the Super League. So if that's the case, I'm not so much upset. I think it's more acceptable than just replacing the Premier League and all the other leagues and stuff like that, and Champions League. I don't know though, man. It's very confusing. It's confusing. It's very, very confusing. Wow. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to feel right now. And I know a lot of you guys will not know how to feel as well, because it is like, not everyone supports the biggest teams in the world. Not everyone has that, let me not say privilege, but in this case it is a privilege to support the big teams in the world, because we're going to be playing in a totally separate league. Not everyone supports Man United. Some people support Portsmouth. Some people support Bournemouth. Some people support West Brom. Some people support Getafe and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's so many supporters in this world, and I feel like this wasn't the way it wasn't the way to create this league. I think I don't know. It feels like they've just taken all of the excitement out of football. But then again, we're going to be playing the biggest matches every week. I don't know, man. Even though I'm in the league, well, I'm not in the league, Even though the team I support is in the league, it still feels like I've been like stabbed in the back. Like it doesn't feel right, I'm shocked. I'm very shocked. I'm very, very, very shocked. But so guys, that's gonna be the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it made you feel somewhat at ease. Maybe you understood more from me explaining it or something. I don't even fully understand it, so I wouldn't blame you if you didn't understand it from how I explained it. If you did like the video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. If you're new, definitely subscribe. And if you haven't, if you haven't followed me on Twitter, go and do that. Yeah? Thanks. And comment down below your thoughts, who you support, how you feel about it. Because realistically, football is for the fans, man. It's for the fans. We pay a lot of money, tickets, to travel, buying kits and stuff like that, all to contribute to the players. They're living off of our wages, and it kind of feels like it's just been taken away. But let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.